California Department of Parks, in charge of the Anza Borrego Park, are proposing a new fee for every night that you camp, dispersed camp, within the park boundaries. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Anza Borrego is the single largest park in the United States of America, encompassing just an enormous amount of land. And before this date, until this date, you can always go out in the middle of the desert and pitch your tent and pitch a camp, and it doesn't cost you anything. And that's also true for the BLM and for the National Forest. They call it dispersed camping. But the Anza Borrego people want to be able to charge for every single night that you spend out without any facilities, no hookups, no water. Maybe yonder is a pit toilet, and for that they expect to charge $20 a night. You have an opportunity to tell the California Departments of Parks and Recreation what you think should happen with the Anza Borrego Desert Parks. And it doesn't really matter whether or not you are from California. The point is, are you going to use those parks? So if you have any thought of ever coming to Anza Borrego, it's really important that you follow the QR code and put in your point of view. I found the notice of proposed land use action at a remote campsite in the Anza Borrego Desert. It's not a place most people would go. Maybe there are only 6 or 8 campers over there. And then no one really knows that the Anza Borrego people want to charge this fee. And I don't think that's very forthright, do you? You gotta wonder why the California Department of Parks is being so sneaky about this. Why didn't they post the notice of proposed land use action where everybody could see it? Why doesn't their survey ask a simple question? Are you willing to pay $20 a night for dispersed camping? Instead, what the California Department of Parks asks is, would you like to have? Would you like to have better facilities, better parking facilities, better restrooms? Well, of course, everybody's going to say yes. And they sneak in the, well, how about $20 a day for day use and $20 a night to camp? Well, they simply don't tell you about that. Oh, but there's a little Bengal sitting right there. Well, what do you think, Ms. Nix? So what's really crazy about this whole thing is that Ocotillo Wells, which is the ATV park, they call it a vehicular park. Trust me, ATVs, razors, and all of those kinds of ATVs, motorcycles, dirt bikes, all of them come out here to play. Well, if they can charge $20 a day for bird watching and dry camping at Anza Borrego, certainly they can charge $20 a day for ATV use. In fact, they could even go to a daily fee for every ATV that touches the dirt at Ocotillo Wells. Once this trend starts, it's a hard trend to stop. Once they see an easy source for funding, I think it's a really disturbing and hard trend to stop. Come on, California Department of Parks and Recreation, you guys can do better than this. Now, normally, we're accustomed to having to pay fees if you go into an established campground. And in exchange, you get hookups, and you get water, and you get sewer, and sometimes you get restrooms and showers and all those things. But what the California Department of Parks proposes is that in exchange for a few more pit toilets spaced throughout the many desert parks, they're going to charge $20 for dispersed camping. And of course, many of us are up in arms against that. Now, let me explain this a little. If I were just on a vacation, I was running one of those $40,000 ATVs, I could probably easily afford $20 a night for my family to come out here and enjoy this for a few nights. But I'm a van dweller, and I do this 24/7 and at times 365 a year. At other times I have a place I could go if I had to, and I did go. It's a lot different if you're a nomad and out here all year long. Then every cent you pay a night adds up, and pretty soon it gets so expensive to be out here. Well, hello, Ms. Nix. It gets so expensive to be out here that you might as well just stay home and pay rent or buy a house. Even Ms. Nix knows this proposal stinks. You can only spend 30 days in the Anza Borrego Desert each year. That's the regulation, 30 days. So we're not talking about a tremendous amount of money. We're talking about maybe $600. But for some people, that would keep us out of the desert, out of using this resource. $600 to some people is a lot of money. I'm trying to raise awareness about what's going on in Anza Borrego and other places. If they plan on charging every nomad $20 for every night we spend on the road, well, a lot of us will have to get off the road. Some of us will become homeless. It's a serious matter. So you have to really encourage everyone to fill out the Anza Borrego survey and tell them money does matter. Money, for many of us, is a critical element. Well, this is Tim Painter for The Van Life, wishing you all the very best. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I hope you have safe travels, and we'll see you out there. Bye-bye.